Alrighty, we are back again, and here we are. The other day I wanted to do this before I left, but I didn't realize I was out of floor patch. I had just a tiny bit, which wasn't enough to do what I wanted to do here, so I wasn't going to leave it wet on the floor and it not even serve the purpose. So, fixing to float this out right here, bring the height up a little bit more here because it got a little play in the board. I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. So, right here's the width of a board, and you can get just a little teeter right there. I don't want it to be. So fixing to bring this up a little bit, make it ever so slightly go down where we don't have that. And after that, or not after that, but while that is drying, we're going to come in here. We got this will stop us here, okay? So we can come finish all this stuff in and get to a stopping point somewhere in here while that's drying. And then once we get that done, we can go ahead and install our quarter round everywhere around through here. And we are using existing quarter round, so everything's already cut and ready to go for us. We'll just shoot it up with a pin shooter and caulk the top of the white. We will not be caulking that colored. Let's get to it. So when I mark these out, because they're brick pattern, half stackers, what they do on these tiles is what we do on the tiles. I put me ever so slightly, little bitty mark right there, halfway through the tile. Then I measure from that mark to the wall, gives me my starting piece. Same thing, now from here, half of the tile. These are like 11 and 15/16 is half of these because they're just shy of 15, and that gives me measurement for my small piece. These are extremely brittle. These coretec stone are, so you gotta be real careful on how to do this. I set it on one end in here, and they have zero flex. These tiles, no flex whatsoever. They're completely solid. They're just stiff as a board, literally. So you have to pick up the whole piece that it's adjoining to here in order to get your angle to lock it in here. So and again, these are super brittle. You got to be real careful with these coretec stone tiles. You'll have a mess. Inspector will come out and deem the product defective because of your poor installation. Well, I used like a 3-foot 2x right here to sit it on the edge of the floor right here, let it fan out down there so I could get that right. Started to work my stuff here, and I was like, oh, what the crap. So when I put my board right here, this floor actually goes up at an angle just a little bit, so therefore even with that being the same height as this and barely sloping down to nothing, 3 feet over there or something, however far it is, because this is at a small incline here, it still made that go up off the floor. So I had to put yet another coat there and taper it, have it come up even higher. So now we're waiting again. Actually, we're not waiting. We still got stuff to do. But I was shocked because I thought I was going to get to put that down there then. And I was like, well, looks like I got to do some more work there. But anyway, we're not waiting. We're still working here. So no big deal. Just wanted to point that out, that we had to even go back again and add more mud. you're going.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got all this stuff out, the washer, dryer, the big freeze, and that tall cabinet right there. Fixing to rip this up and put down some new tile. This is all we got done. Everything else, all we got left to do. Everything else is already complete. Quarter round, everything is done. This little square, and we're outy-bouty. Yep, this is in the laundry room, so I'm guessing that is probably some spilt laundry detergent or something right there. No, it just don't feel good. It feels all icky. Okay, now, just as we did in the kitchen in there, we're now working these coretec stone backwards, and we just got this tiny little brittle lip right here to tap on with the big tapper. So we got to be extra careful here, and so far we had no issues. That thing is amazing. If you guys do not have one, I highly recommend it. A person would think that it, just by looking at it, that it would destroy stuff, but watch this. See that? Actually got a 15-inch piece that smacks it all flat and level. No boing or anything like that. Just when you put one in against it, boom, boom. Okay? So that's what keeps it from damaging stuff, is the way you fan it. Wow. Alrighty. We got this thing completely wrapped up now. All done with everything. Transitions put back down. Laundry room complete. This right here was quite of a booger to get this part right here leveled out, but it done real good anyway. So we're all done. Looks pretty good. Honestly. Alrighty. Until next time.